Rabies. Rabies. I'm a shark with rabies. 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 I will eat your babies. Surprise microphone! Ah! Just kidding, it was a surprise microphone! Ah! My Jewish roommate. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't like this one. Hey, don't you dare disrespect Abraham Lincoln. Don't ever disrespect my boy, Abraham Lincoln. This is really unusual behavior in my expert opinion. Wearing a very fancy shirt, you know, a very fancy. Here's the thing. I like these shirts, but then I do this, which is how I normally wear it, and then suddenly I'm freaking Italian. I'm freaking order me the guacamole. Wait, guacamole is not an Italian food. That sucks. Forget anything I just did. We ended up getting the university rabbi, interesting, to come meditate. I think you mean mediate. I look up stuff on the internet to feel a special kind of happy, and it's not with real women. It's with cartoon women or generated women. Quite frankly, some would say I had no common sense about fragrances. I've never heard the word browbeat before. What?
Browbeat.
Browbeat means to intimidate someone typically into doing something with stern or abusive words. I love that word. I'm gonna browbeat my way into using that word every single day. Browbeat, 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 yeah. 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 Browbeat, 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 Charge your phones! Charge your phones! And follow me on YouTube. I don't think so. AITA for refusing to push my obese cousin around in a wheelchair for a day. Yikes. Sorry, cumber trees. You need to make like a cucumber tree and leaf. I'm alone. Moving on. Ugh. Gross! Ew! Way to browbeat your way into being stupid. What just happened? I think I dodged a bullet here.
Uh-oh. I just, Misa just dodged a bullet.
Because if you get really bad at phrasing things, then you get a meh relationship with your neighbors, and suddenly you're showing up to their door, and then they're telling you, be gone in the name of Satan, or Jesus. What? My friend stayed with me the entire time, but my boyfriend didn't even check to see how I was doing until the next day. Bye. You were like, hey, you know what? I can kind of get this little undercover like sexual satisfaction out of the way, you know, just me and you, a couple of men fighting gets me mentally, you know, turned on and maybe a little physically and all that stuff. That's pretty sick. And then suddenly a kids group comes in and you're like, ah! It is summertime, okay? It's very, very hot. Okay, and with that said, I don't want you to be alarmed, but today I am in fact wearing shorts.
I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing shorts.
Aura in the court. I'm pleased to know that I can sue my mom for the bad haircuts she gives me. That's really... You can't do anything about the face, though. Ooh!
Shorts. I'm wearing shorts.
I didn't have any other music on standby, so I just needed something to punctuate how big of a burn that was. Not a lot of people will pay to fuck a llama, but the ones who will pay a lot to do it. I don't like this joke, okay? We're going to move on, so I'll pack up my bags. If you want me alone, you have to pay for the babysitter. Pause. What? I want to read that again. If you want me alone, you have to pay for the babysitter. Pause. Sir, these are your children. These are your kids. Oh, man. Is that voyeurism? If an AI girl really likes windows, the windows to be open? Huh? Anybody? Huh? Voyeurism. Huh? Huh? Surprise microphone, huh? 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 Huh, guys? Huh? Huh, guys? Must have your own car, preferably a 7-seater. This guy wants a soccer mom now. He needs a soccer mom ahora mismo, ¿entiendes? Like if I come home and my wife is writing a book and I go, what is this? But I'm a man and I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. So no taller than 5 inches. No taller than 5 inches 7. For those in foreign, here's that in centimeters, just so you know. Mit einem Umgrad auf Gold siehst du Luther, der dir schon ein Leica-Cracker-Ben haben. Who cares if they're her own teeth or not? What does that mean? Who did you date before? Who has hurt you, Scott? You cowboy, goofy-ass mother. How many miles you gonna put on that? Like, I don't know, but we're gonna be at a park? No, we've had a case like you before. We've had many a client dirty up a scooter, nary again. Calm down. You, who is like that. No, calm down on that. Hey. Not much, just waiting for you to pick me up so we can listen to Morgan Wallen and make out in the back seat. I'm sorry, huh? That's wild. Question mark? You want to? Do I want to do the thing that I just suggested? Yeah, probably safe to assume. First of all, no idea who Morgan Wallen is. This is the guy you want to listen to and then make out in the back seat? Have you too dirtied up a scooter in your day? Have you been a naughty little boy? One time, I don't know if I should tell this story. One time, I was on the phone with a girl that I matched with on an app. For me, anyway, I do a phone call to see, just to do like a check, And so we're on the phone, and I'm trying to tell her that I have a pretty big career. The career takes up a large part of my life. I'm on the phone, and I'm like, just so you know, I have a pretty big... And then she goes, dick. Waste. Oh, waste. What do you call the thing you bend from? A waist. Stop assuming. The number one thing, communicate. You just gotta say what you want. 'Cause if you don't say what you want, they won't munch your special spot. Ew. You gotta count for the weight of the wheelchair. You've gotta count for the weight of the wheelchair. Come on, everybody. You gotta count for the weight. Yeah, I'm going to move on now. AITA for abandoning my parents at an island in the Caribbean. You're hot and I love your cat. I thought you were supposed to fall in love with me, not my cat. Shit, can I try again? One more chance. Hi, wow, your cat is hot and I love you. We usually stay at all-inclusive resorts, but I have always wanted to go on a cruise. You usually stay on all-inclusive resorts? You usually, on your normal family vacations that you take a lot, you usually stay at all-inclusive resorts? You are always on these all-inclusive resorts? Is that what you're saying? Your family goes on a lot of these? Is that what you're saying to me? You say you do this often, huh? All-inclusive resorts often, huh?
I think someone goes on a lot of vacations.
Oh God, what if they want to do the deed? God, what if they know who I am from the internet? No! Another cruise! Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe not.
I don't like how sticky it is. I don't like that it gets everywhere. It freaks me out. My most irrational fear, frankly, truly, is maple syrup! Today, Sarah told us that she's going on a cruise for her vacation this year. I hope she doesn't die. She is a Spartan soldier, a leader of men, and she's inspiring them to take on arms and defeat the enemies. That's what I think is happening here. Her life goal as a Spartan lieutenant is to let the Spartan soldiers know that the Grecians are coming and that they need to be ready to fight. They need to be ready to go and battle and destroy and kill and maim and never let men know peace. Never let men know peace. Here we go. We are up in arms. I bet there's a little Dr. Pepper in there. I bet there's a little bit. I bet there's a little bit of Dr. Pepper in there. I would eat me a lovely dark chocolate cherry cake with some Dr. Pepper. Now I want me a dark chocolate cake with some Dr. Pepper. Sometimes being jerked around ain't such a bad thing. So far, nobody is saying anything about her being pregnant. Nobody is saying anything about her pregnancy and how that could affect your hormones, which maybe leads me to believe that when you're pregnant, you don't turn into Lucifer. I don't like kale. Kale is lettuce with a spine and little bones, little fish bones. Who wants fish bones in their spinach? There you go, everybody. We made a new vegetable. It's spinach that sucks. It's moments like these where I remember and I realize that using the internet without a VPN is like, it's like not wearing pants. I love you. I love your outfit and your hair. And I love the way you move. I love you so much. I love your hair. I love the way your nails are. I love your I love you too, man. And just like, making out on the floor. I don't know. I don't go to clubs, so I don't know what it's like. All right, our boy here fell off the deep end, and now he's any cool factor that he's ever had is gone now. This is really bad. This is bad. Oh, it's like a big kick in the nuts. Sorry, baby. Okay. Kick him to the curb.